Hello, hello. May God bless you and may He prosper you this day. My name is Rick and I am the cryptocurrency Watchman. All right, just do a quick review of what we went over yesterday. Didn't see a whole lot in most of the coins. There were three of them that did show profit. The first one was Strat. Strat coin was one of the ones we looked at yesterday. We had about a 5% jump yesterday. We let's see, roughly about 2070 to, I could go to the top of the peak of the tall one. Let's just be a little conservative here. The 2187. So you're looking at about a 5% gain yesterday if you got into Strat. There was we saw piercing here, and it's continuing up. This is a pretty good confirmation by the third one. If you got in right here and you sold at the top of the spike, you did really well. Or if you waited a little bit, give a little bit of time, maybe jumped in on the retrace. Either way, you saw gains out of this one. Not big gains, but look, if you're in Strat, stay in because it looks like it's still climbing. It's still on an upward movement, so stay in. There's no strong sell sign here, and I believe there could be some more money to be made out of this one today. Okay, the next one is Golem coin. We saw a nice little jump yesterday. Good, at least a good 10% jump yesterday. So hopefully you guys made some money on this one. It looks like if you haven't gotten out yet, I would maybe stay in. I mean, if you were to jump out now, if you got in down here, depending upon where you determine your confirmation was, you're still in the green, you're still in the profit. So if you did decide to sell right now, it's all good. You made money. But if you stay in, I think we're going to see some more numbers out of this one, at least from where it is now. I don't know if it'll peak above where it was yesterday, but if you're looking to maybe get a little more gain in it, maybe if you didn't get out, you're still in it, give a little more time, you might see a little more out of this. Okay, just want to make a quick mention of Burst. It was one of the coins we spoke about yesterday. It's still consolidating. It's getting ready to make a move one way or the other, so keep an eye on it because it is going to make a move. Okay, the first pick for today is going to be Litecoin. We are looking at a downward movement, but the Bollinger Bands are together pretty good, pretty tight. We saw a little bit of movement right here when the Bollinger Band spread, but it looks like we might have an uptick going on, and we don't have much of a downward movement on this. I believe we can still see some good movements out of this. Looks like we got a little bit of an uptick right here. I think this is one to keep an eye on. As we know, Litecoin, a lot of times it tends to trade between $45 and $55. And as you can see, it's roughly $43.65 right now. So I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see this one begin to climb today. And you can trade Litecoin just over and over again between $45 and $55. It tends to bounce in between that range. And so, yeah, there's a lot of money to be made off of Litecoin. So look for the jump up today. Okay, the next one is Psycoin. We're seeing a good consolidation going on. Looks like back around the 1st, on the August 1st, we saw a pretty good climb here. But looks like we've got some consolidation going on. The Bollinger Bands are squeezing together. Looks like we might have a nice little uptick going on. Keep an eye on Psycoin. This one go either way, but it looks like we might be starting maybe a little bit of an upward trend. So this is not a confirmation yet, but we are seeing, some nice candlesticks moving up. You see the retrace here, and then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're looking at about 6, maybe 7, and you can see it's still going up. I'm not counting the red one, but you can. I mean, really, a lot of times the colors don't matter with some of your patterns, your candlestick patterns. So we're looking at about 7. So yeah, this may be a confirmation of a buy sign. I would give it one more. It's not a strong confirmation. Let's go to 2 hour. Okay, we're seeing nice little movement up. Let's go to 4 hour. Okay. So yeah, you can see this is 16 hours, straight right here. Not a huge jump, but we may be seeing the beginning. You could almost call this a trend with a little bit of a drop here, a retrace, and so we may be seeing an upward movement, maybe a little bit of a trend moving up. I would give it a little more time. It's definitely not a strong confirmation of a buy sign, but we could be seeing the beginning of an upward trend. So keep an eye on it. I wouldn't be I wouldn't be too afraid at this point maybe to jump in and just kind of see where it goes, because I don't believe that it's going to make any big drops or anything like that. You may break even, but this one may be worth taking a chance on today, because I believe we're going to see a little higher numbers on there. But you guys make your own determination, pray on it yourself, and do what the Lord leads you to do. Okay, Gollum coin. We talked about this one yesterday. I showed you a little review a few minutes ago. This is one of my picks again for today. Even though we've seen a retrace, a little bit of consolidation, a little drop, I think we're going to see some more numbers out of this one today. Like I was saying earlier, there's a good chance that that this is going to continue to climb. If you're still in it, I would stay in it and just kind of ride it out. See what happens, because a lot of these coins are going to be turning green today, sometime today, or through tomorrow. They've had their time of red, and it's getting ready to change over to green. So I believe this is one of the ones that we could see some numbers out of. Okay, STEEM is my next pick for the day, and the reason is because we're seeing some heavy consolidation going on right here. We saw some pretty good numbers on the first going into the second. Nice little jump right there. We're seeing consolidation. This one's going to go one way or the other. A lot of these coins, when you see them consolidating like this, and depending upon what's going on with the charts, I mean, everything, we're going to start seeing more green today. Like I said, we've seen our time of red, and we know from experience that they'll all start turning green, and I believe that we're right on the edge of that. So this one's consolidating and getting ready to make a move one way or the other. The bands are really coming together pretty strong here, and so obviously there's no buy sign here, but definitely one to keep an eye on. Could be a big jump. In fact, it just jumped like 1% since I've just started the video here. But anyway, definitely one to keep an eye on. Okay, game credits. Game credits is looks like got a little bit of a consolidation going on right at the top here, but it's definitely on an upward trend still. I don't know if this is getting ready to fizzle out. I would give it a little bit of time. It's not a sell sign, that's for sure. It's still on. If you're in game credits, you're doing well. Stay in, because this is definitely not a sell sign. It's a sign to tell you just to keep riding it up. Stay on that ride, because it's continuing to go up. So if you're not in it, I would wait, but it is definitely on an upward trend, and could see some more numbers out of this one today. Okay, ARDR coin. We're seeing a heavy consolidation. Look at the bands coming together here. Now we saw a nice little jump right here, a lot of volume in here around the first, and now we're starting into the fourth here, and the bands are coming together. It's getting ready to make a move. Like I said, the coins are turning green. There's a good chance this one could make another jump up. It's impossible to tell right now, but you can see whenever they consolidate like this, and you see the Bollinger Bands come together, something's going to happen eventually. It could drag on like this for another day, maybe overnight, or we could see something during the day. So keep an eye on it, because it is going one way or the other. Okay, LSK. LSK is consolidating hard. We're seeing some tight Bollinger Bands. It's getting ready to make a move one way or the other. This is another one to keep an eye on. There's a little dip here, but that really doesn't mean anything. There's no confirmation of anything at this point. This is another one to keep an eye on. It's going to go one way or the other. Okay, the last we're going to look at is EMC coin. This one actually got launched back on to Poloniex and Bittrex. We haven't seen anything on this coin in a long time, but look, we've seen, so of course when it first launched, just a huge amount of volatility right from the beginning, pump and dump here, and then then it kind of leveled out, and we haven't seen a whole lot out of it, a lot of drop, and then all of a sudden, boom, we see a nice little bit of gain out of this, nice gain out of it actually. So definitely want to keep an eye on this one because it may not be done. You can see this beginning to jump back up right here. I mean, obviously, this would be a sell sign, especially here. This is a definite sell sign right here. However, it may not be done. It may be getting ready to make another move because just simply because of the amount of volatility that is going on. I mean, look at this. Look at all this consolidation, hard consolidation. I actually missed this right here yesterday. And I wish that I had looked because there was some good money to be made off of this coin yesterday. I mean, this is a tight consolidation here, which means that it was going one way or the other, and it was going to go quick and hard. So yeah, I missed that one yesterday, but hopefully some of you guys caught it and jumped in on this one. But this one may not be done. I think that we could see some more numbers out of this today. Keep an eye on it. You can see that we've got a doji here, which is an indication of a change. You could almost call this a consolidation simply because, no, that's not a consolidate. I mean, an engulfing. But the doji is an indication of something happening, of a change, and looks like the bulls are starting to make a little bit of a move here. Whenever you see these dojis, it's a struggle between it's a fight between the bulls and the bears as to who's going to win, and looks like the bulls are beginning to win. So I would keep an eye on it. Maybe give it another couple of candles, and if it starts making a good jump up, get in. Because with the volatility and the amount, not a whole lot of volume in it now, but there was a massive amount yesterday, and we know that this can change really quick. It's still got a fair amount of volume in it, so you could see some big numbers out of this one. So definitely one to keep an eye on. Okay, guys, I hope this helps you. As you can see, all the coins are turning. Beginning to turn green, so a lot of money to be made over the next day or two. Just keep an eye on your trends. If it continues like it has been, they didn't all turn red this time like they had been, and I think we're going to be seeing less and less of that, especially now that we're past the whole Bitcoin thing. My advice would be stay away from Bitcoin and stay away from Bitcoin Cash for now. If you're already in Bitcoin Cash, then good luck with that one, because who knows how that one's going to pan out. From what I understand, you can't even sell it right now unless that is changed. So I hope it works out for you guys. As far as me, I wouldn't touch it with a 50-foot pole, but that's me. So all right, guys, please subscribe to the channel. Please email me if you have any questions. I'm starting up my email alert again. I'm sorry that I haven't put out too many alerts lately because of the way things have been. I didn't really want to recommend too much, and I actually didn't do videos for almost a week because of what was going on with the markets and how just unpredictable they were. Of course, they tend to be unpredictable quite a bit. So, but do your own homework on these guys. Learn your charts, learn your candlesticks, learn your trends. Learn how to use your harmonics and Elliott waves and just every little trick that you can use, Fibonacci. So have a good day trading. Love you guys, and I'll put out a review in another video tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.